Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New England Patriots and our home team. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but a really tough task here. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake Maye.
We had a chance to sit down with him earlier in the week, Mike, and he just stressed this is just another game. We have to approach it no differently than we have the entire season, and obviously it suited them very well. They've played very good ball here come playoff time. These are the moments that legacies are built upon, and they're one game away from the Super Bowl.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And good coverage by the Putt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these 2 teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, right back to Johnson. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll go again with Johnson. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Has a touchdown.
Y'all can't talk about basic.
Now, the extra point. He gets it to go, and his guys have struck first in the AFC Championship Game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. To the 45. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? What a big play there for New England. 52 yards.
That's good for the Patriots. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Maye. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Maye. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From out of the gun, here's Maye. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This is Turner. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The home team's offense is now ready to get going on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. He's close to a first down. He gained a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
32-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
The 26-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this up
To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
Extra point drive forthcoming. He knocks it through, and his guys extend their advantage to 14-3.
Team 14, visitors 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Douglas in motion. To throw on first down is May. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
They'll go play action with May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good. Patriots.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with first and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To throw again is May. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44 now, for second and 4. May to throw again. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup. Get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half if they need it. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and
May to the air once more. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Here's May again. And he'll take it on in. Top Douglas. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Visitors 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Home team's offense, and their running back set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. We'll look underneath here for Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
48-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's Johnson. Open space to the 35. And he's going to be taken down. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a first down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
They'll run with Johnson. Powering forward. He's in for the touchdown. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now the try here for the point after. His kick is good, and his guys are out to a 21-10 lead.
Team 21, visitors 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Throwing now is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down and 6 now from the 26. On the ground, here is Henderson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship Game after this. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll come up here first and 10.
That's another Patriots first down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 45-yard line.
On second down, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
That's another Patriots first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up second and 3.
That's quickly out to Williams. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 3rd and 2, it's Maye. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New England.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Maye. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Patriots are back within 4. It's 21-17. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
That's a 41-yard line.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the 2nd half. This is Turner. Good returns as he takes it across the 30. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. Another run here with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. He's tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 20. That's enough for a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Here's second and 9.
At the Patriots' 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the outside, he's got Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. And that will be a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Card, 18 Card, rush in, rush in.
They'll run. Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Johnson. This defense. Backed up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you...
That one taken in for the score.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead.
Visitors 17.
The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Maye gonna look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. Throwing is Maye. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 7. And the Patriot first down.
On play action, here's Maye. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. There you go.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From out of the gun, here's Maye. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That complete to Henderson. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
And in
line.
motion, it's Diggs. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
49-yard line. 2 yards.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action with Maye. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page in this time. That's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Crazy. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
and 5.
At the 14-yard line.
Set. 19, 18.
One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship Game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? COVID-19.
One more time, Johnson. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2.
Down at the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
60 Bison.
He'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he's into the end zone yet again. There's a touchdown. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Visitors 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Patriots offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw is May. Catches May. That is Williams. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. May hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
13 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Patriots 1st down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Digs on the reception. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. May to throw again. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. He'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Patriots first down.
On the give, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw now, May. Out wide, it's big. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot, a troubling development here in this AFC title game. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Douglas in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
And a yard. At the 8-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd
and short. And here is May. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
Patriots.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The PAT up and good. And the Pats are able to edge a bit closer.
Visitors 24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It is 2nd and 9. take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. 79.
A run now with Rivers. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Now it's 2nd and 1. Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right. And he's going to be marked out, down at the 5. Give them a dozen yards on that one and gives them 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Go check. 72.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score our home team 42, visitors 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he gets run out of bounds, a short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Patriots 1st down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Patriots.
Here's May again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
There's that man again. Another catch. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. May to the air once more. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going. It's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one.
18 Cardinal. Check go.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11.
At the 60.
Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.